guys, this is American Wire. This protester tells Lawrence to get out of her face after Lawrence asked her about October 7th. Check it out.
Hey, good morning, family. So we're just standing at the gate. They shut down the campus. So we're just trying to, we saw some signs come out earlier today from some of the protesters. Let me see if I'll talk to one. Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, good, how are you?
What's your name?
My name's Lillian.
It's nice to meet you. Why are you here today?
I'm here in support of the students, and I think that it's really important that everyone who stands with Palestine and Gaza right now is also standing with these students who are, leading the way in the U.S.
How do you feel about them taking over the building right now?
I think that their cause is a just cause, and I hope that the administration really hears their demands. I think they're just demands.
Do you feel like it was right to hold 3 of the janitor workers hostage inside of the building?
I think that's a really false narrative.
That's what the janitors are saying, that they weren't allowed to leave.
I think that that's a really false narrative.
Even if the janitors are saying that, you're saying that that's not true.
I think that it's a really false narrative that the students took anyone hostage.
How do you feel about some of the Jewish students saying that they don't feel safe here on campus?
I think that this is also a really false narrative that's being promoted.
Do you think October 7th and the attack that happened is a false narrative? Do you believe that some of the women were raped?
My colleague just came back.
So this is what happened.
Can you get out of my face, please?
So this is what you see at these protests. Once you get into the nitty-gritty of what happened on October the 7th, the rape of women, what's happening there, they deny what happened. As you know, that is actually factual now, that the janitorial workers were blocked inside of the building. And anytime you bring that up, the Jewish cause, the Jewish people, the kids that feel unsafe on campus, they deny the reality of it, guys.
And Lawrence, you have the story exactly right. According to the Spectator, the newspaper there at Columbia, where you are, there were a number of facilities workers. They shouted at the protesters, let us go, let us go. They didn't let him go. And then one of them, when he got out, said, they were holding me hostage. So you had the story right.
These protesters are so choreographed, so brainwashed, that it is so obvious now as you see them every single day. Her answer for every question that Lawrence was asking her was that it was a false narrative, denying that the janitors were held hostage, denying just everything that Lawrence was asking her. False narrative. She didn't use different words. It was false narratives. Now, if you watched any of the protests right in the beginning when the protest started and the reporters were asking these protesters questions, why are you here? Why are you protesting? They would actually tell the reporters, I have no idea. I have no idea why we're here. And then I remember there was one video she turns and asks her friend's like, I don't know, we're just here. We were told to come here. Who told them to come there, right? So I think when that started happening a lot, that whoever's organizing this and getting these kids to do what they're doing said, don't talk to the reporters. That's what I'm guessing. And they have spokespersons, just spokespeople out there. And now, because this woman obviously is someone who probably had permission to talk, because she just naturally just sat there and answered some questions. She used the same wording, false narrative. So you just, you got to think, who is behind this? And why are they not being held accountable for all that they have done, the destructions to the buildings, the crime to Jewish students, prohibiting them from going to classes to use the library? Why aren't they being held accountable, right? I mean, someone really needs to look into this, and seriously.